Hill, Chair of the Utilities Commission, and with me this morning are Commissioners Duffy, Hughes, McKissick, Kimwright, Brawley, and Tucker. In compliance with State Government Ethics Act, I remind members of the Commission of our duty to avoid conflicts of interest. Inquire at this time as to whether any member of the Commission has a known conflict with respect to the matters coming before us. All right, the record will reflect that no conflicts have been identified. So we will proceed with Public Staff Item 1.
Good morning. Lindsay Darden, Engineer of the Public Staff, Water, Sewer, and Telephone Division. Presenting agenda item number 1, docket number W-218, sub 585. Aqua North Carolina filed a notification of intention to provide water utility service in the View, an area contiguous to a present service area, and for approval of rates. The public staff recommends that the commission issue the proposed order recognizing the contiguous extension and approving rates.
Move approval of staff recommendation.
Second.
All right, Ms. Darden, before I call for the vote, just one question for you. Have you reviewed maps associated with these two service areas, or the service area, the certificated area and the area that is noticed for contiguous extension?
I have reviewed for subs 602, or you're talking about these two for sub 585. Evan Hauser, our other engineer.
Okay, so the public staff has
Yes.
reviewed. Okay, and the public staff is assured of takes no issue with the contiguity of these two areas?
No, we do not.
Okay, all right. All right, so moved and seconded that the item be approved as recommended by the public staff. Questions or discussion on the motion? All right, hearing none, all in favor indicate with an eye.
Aye.
Is there anyone opposed? Motion carries.
Presenting agenda item number 2, docket number W-218, sub 602. Aqua North Carolina filed a notification of intention to provide water utility service in Motor Coach Village of Glen Eagles at Old Bow, an area contiguous to a present service area, and for approval of rates. The public staff have reviewed the maps and agree that these are contiguous. The public staff recommends that the commission issue the proposed order recognizing the contiguous extension and approving rates.
Move approval of staff recommendation.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that the item be approved as recommended by the public staff. Are there questions or discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor indicate with an eye. Is there anyone opposed? Okay, the motion carries. Thank you, Ms. Darden.
Presenting agenda item number 3, docket number W-1300, sub 96. Old North State Water Company filed an application for a certificate of public convenience and necessity and for approval of rates to provide water utility service in Shinleaf Estates and for approval of rates. This item has a correction to the bond amounts. The correction has been discussed with the public staff and commission staff, and I believe you all have red line copies. The first correction is found in finding of fact number 8. The last sentence should read, of this amount, $850,000 of bond surety is assigned to specific subdivisions and $150,000 of bond surety is unassigned.
Move,
And then, sorry, and then the final correction is in ordering paragraph number 1. The last sentence should read, the remaining unassigned bond surety shall be $125,000. The public staff recommends that the commission issue the revised proposed order granting the franchise and improving rates.
you want to ask? Move approval of staff recommendation with the updated bond amounts.
All right, it's been moved and seconded that the item be approved as recommended by the public staff. Are there questions or discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor indicate with an eye. Is there anyone opposed? All right, and the motion carries. Thank you. All right, we will proceed to public staff item 4.
Good morning. My name is Sharon Wade with the Public Staff Water, Sewer, and Telephone Division. Telephone item 4 concerns the annual state certification of eligible telecommunication carriers, or ETCs, to continue to receive federal universal service high-cost support. The 21 ETCs specified in the items have filed sworn affidavits attesting that all federal high-cost support funding has been and will be used only for provisions, maintenance, and upgrading of facilities and services for which the support is intended. The public staff recommends that the commission submit certification to the Federal Communications Commission and the Universal Service Administrative Company by October 1st, 2024. so that the named carriers may receive federal universal service high-cost support for calendar year 2025.
Move approval of staff recommendation.
All right, it's been moved and seconded that the item be approved as recommended by the public staff. Are there questions, discussion? All right, Commissioner Tucker.
Ms. Wade, do you have any idea how much grant dollars are available or whatever vehicle they use to transfer monies for upgrades to these telephone systems for the total from the feds?
I do not have that information. I could get.
Thank you, ma'am. That's fine. You can give it to me later if you come about it. If you don't, that's okay. But looks like a number of companies here all across the state. Thank you.
All right, any additional questions? All right, hearing none, all in favor indicate with an eye. Is there anyone opposed? All right, that motion carries. Okay, the commission has before us our minutes of the September 9th staff conference. All right, it's been moved and seconded that those minutes be approved. Any questions or discussion there? All right, hearing none, all in favor indicate with an eye. Is there anyone opposed? All right, our minutes are approved. All right, before we adjourn, any additional business for the commission this morning? All right, hearing none, we'll be adjourned. Thank you very much. Let's go off the record.